All right, I'm here with Michael Crandell, CEO of RightScale. Michael, how are you today?
Hi, I'm doing great, thanks.
Can you tell us a little bit about what RightScale is and what you do in the cloud space?
Sure. So RightScale is one of the early companies that focused on creating a cloud management platform. And by that we mean we're focused on making it easy for companies to begin to migrate applications to the cloud or build new ones there, taking advantage of all the benefits of cloud computing while having systems that are adapted to the architectures that are special and have special requirements in the cloud. We really focus on three things. One is automation, so creating systems that can self-adapt to scaling events, for example, heavier loads, lighter loads, failure events, so resiliency and redundancy are an important part. So automation is one. Second one is providing a whole library of cloud-ready solutions. These are for everything from component level database master-slave configurations, grid frameworks, website front ends and app servers, all the way up to end user applications, such as just yesterday we announced cooperation with Jaspersoft, Vertica, and Talend around a business intelligence stack in the cloud. And then finally doing all of that in an environment that's transparent and open and also provides portability among the different low-level cloud infrastructures. So we all know about Amazon in the cloud, but increasingly over the last year, other players have gotten involved at the infrastructure level, providing resources that companies can use. So we believe and we hear from customers it's important to have portability and preserve freedom of choice, even if they might use one vendor for most of their requirements. They want the ability to move if they need to. Sometimes it's even a corporate mandate.
And so it's not that some of these companies don't provide management tools of their own, but you're a greater level of sophistication, or how would you position it? And I guess the portability is a key part of it as well,
Well, you
obviously.
put it very well. It's a greater level of sophistication. We operate at a whole level above the other tools that are out there from the cloud vendors. As you might imagine, if you're Cloud A, you build tools that work with the infrastructure units that you have in your own cloud. You're not focused on allowing people to move across different clouds or layers of abstraction there. In addition, we've been at this for more than 2 years, so we have quite a mature system in relation to enterprise requirements, things like user controls, permissioning, auditing, so that certain kinds of users have abilities within the system to launch servers or view servers, but not terminate them. And so user permissioning is very important, as well as metering and billing. So if you have an account with a cloud provider, you need to know which departments are logging how much usage, so you can do the internal chargebacks that are appropriate within your company structure.
Cool. And now you were just telling me you have a kind of an interesting story about how RightScale came to be, how it came out of an academic background. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, absolutely. We're located in Santa Barbara, right next to the University of California in Santa Barbara. And our CTO and really the original founder of RightScale, Torsten von Eichen, was teaching a class there. He's not really a professor, but he was a visiting professor teaching a class there on how to build an e-commerce site using Ruby on Rails in the cloud. So it was exposing grad students in the computer science program to the new stuff, new ways of developing, new ways of deploying. And he got a grant from Amazon. He's actually an old colleague at Cornell University of Werner Vogels, who's the CTO at Amazon. And through that original connection, right after EC2 launched from Amazon, he got a grant for some free compute time to be used in that class context at the university. And he quickly realized, I better have some sort of framework for managing and organizing the usage here, or A, we're going to burn through the grant quickly because some student will leave some server running that we don't know about and burn the time, and B, we need to be able to track and see what's going on. And so that was actually the original spark and the origin of RightScale.
Cool. And then lastly, what do you see as far as in your roadmap, or what you'd like to add to RightScale's abilities and capabilities in the upcoming year or two?
Sure. So we have three major things. One is more clouds are coming. It's not the case that there'll only be, I think someone once said there'll only be 5 computers in the world, meaning 5 enormous providers of data centers. We actually see a lot of companies getting into the game. So there'll be more clouds supported by RightScale, including so-called private or internal clouds. We work with another UCSB company, Eucalyptus, which has a solution for build your own cloud on your own internal data center equipment. So more clouds are coming, and we'll emphasize support for those, portability among them. Secondly, we have a very active partner program where we're building out our library of cloud-ready solutions. Again, we announced the BI stack. A few weeks before that, we announced IBM DB2 support. These are all partner activities where ISVs are providing their software on the RightScale platform in a cloud-ready format. And then finally, we're increasing our support for enterprise-level editions at RightScale and the features that enterprises require, everything from, as I mentioned, user control and billing to security and compliance, so that it's easier for enterprises to begin to jump on this wagon and take advantage of the benefits.
Excellent. Well, Michael Crandell, thank you so much.
You're quite welcome. Thanks for having me.